Hi, it's Priscilla from Priscilla's Paper Crafts. I happened to post a photo on my Facebook page the other day that showed a little piece of my studio, and one of my friends asked if she could see 360 of my studio, my craft room, my favorite place in the world. So let me give you a little bit of a video tour. Since I just cleaned it yesterday, I thought it would be a good day to go ahead and try that. So let me turn my camera around and I'll show you when we're coming in the door. Whoops, wait a minute. Now I got to turn the camera on. Be right back. Okay, here we are. When you come in the door, this is what you see. And for me, I just go, ah. Anyway, come in the door, and my first thing is my display. I like to keep copies of my newest cards that I'm making just for some inspiration and things in front of me. I also have all of my wonderful pins from Stampin' Up! That I've collected over my 18.5 years of being a demonstrator. I've got samples that I get from other people. These are my cards that I just keep that I'm going to be using at some point. And then at the bottom, I've got all of my Christmas cards getting ready for mailing this coming season. Then I have a closet, and this is probably a little messy, but this is where I keep all of my dies, all of my embossing folders, and all of my embellishments. I have gotten, you'll see I've got a lot of Stampin' Storage stuff here that I had gotten over the years, and it works out really well for me. I also have some things from IKEA that I had gotten, just shelving that works out also nicely. On the top of my closet, yes, lots of paper pumpkin boxes, but they are empty, and these are ones that I use for mailing. I turn them inside out and mail some things out in those. And on the other side of my closet, I have bins and things that I use for classes, and this is just storage and all of the bags that I've gotten through the years at Stampin' Up! So that's the mess. We'll go on. I store all of my stamps in an old CD case. CD holder, whatever you call those, a DVD holder. It works really well, and I store my stamps alphabetically, and I'll show you my method in just a second. And then on the top, I have some of my current punches, not to mention some fun things, just things that I like. And then we get to my desk, and I have my Stampin' Blends. I've got my Stampin' Storage marker and ink pad holder. And my refills, they're all right in front of me. And this is my workspace. This is where I do my stamping with everything right here. When I'm sitting in my chair, I can turn this way. This is where I keep my paper cutter right on top of a trash can. Works really great. And in my drawers that it most used drawers are, I've got my blocks and my adhesives. And this is actually a Simply Chamois for cleaning my my stamps off as I use them. And the other drawers just, again, have all things that I use regularly right next to me. And as we continue around the room, I've got my computer space, and this is where I do all of my work for my Facebook or correspondence or whatever. And then my messy place with all of my folders, business stuff, is all right here on my calendar. And then probably my favorite, this was something that I had come up with when I first moved into this house. I got a table that is standing height. This is where I do my cutting. And then underneath it, I've got some nice IKEA units for storing all of my stuff. And I've got them all labeled, although I know where everything is. But it's my extra blocks and my Stampin' Blends, the extra blends that I have, a label maker, all kinds of things. But I left space in between that you can see, and this is where I've got an extra Stampin' Cut machine. I've got my paper scoring board and another paper cutter, large size, that I can use. I pull them up on top of the table here when I'm preparing for a class. Above this, I have all of my ribbons. And they are kind of messy, and I've got retired ones as well as current ones, but it works for me, as well as some extra paper trimmers on the very top. They're hard for me to reach, but they're just things that are stuck there, and I guess I just like the color or something. I don't know. It just works. I have all of my embossing powders in a little, this is a Keurig cup holder that twists around, so they're really convenient for me, and my heat tool is right here. So when I'm using embossing, I can just do it right on this table, and everything here is right in front of me. Then I go around the room, and this is around the back side. These are my retired punches in a holder. And then I've got an area where I just keep all of my mailing envelopes and business supplies. And then my favorite part, this is my paper. These are in Stamp and Storage holders and in IKEA cabinets. And I've got 12 by 12 for my designer series paper. I have 6 by 6 paper in here, and then I've got retired papers on the bottom. And these are all of my card stocks, and I do keep all of them in store, and I just use them. I keep them, I like it in kind of a rainbow order, but I've labeled them. I was able to find some not magnetic, but some white tape, not white, I don't know, it comes off, but I can label the colors, and then it's erasable. So I can just put the colors on there if I move things around, and then I've got them all listed that way. And then after that, as we come around the last bit, I've got my stand, my Argon stand there for when I'm filming a video, unless I'm holding my camera like I am now. And then we're back to the door. So that is my studio in a nutshell, and I hope you like it. If you have any questions or you need any suggestions for anything, please let me know. It works for me, and I'm very happy with it. So there you go. Thanks for watching.